BalconyTV.
Hey, you're watching Balcony TV here in Melbourne. My name is Cassie. These are the Black HARRYS. How are you?
Oh, good, thank you.
Now, we've got these guys here as part of the Darebin Music Feast, which is happening in Melbourne in October, around this area in Northcote. It's pretty exciting. What song are you guys going to play?
Today we're going to play a song called Byron Song, which he wrote up in Byron Bay during the Bluesfest.
Wow.
So,
that's a little bit of a story.
yeah, it's a bit of a story.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do the song and then we'll hear about the story.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Cool. Sounds good.
Long days drifting away as the dark waves, they don't show their face around here. It's clear the light stays all through the day as the dark waves, they don't show their face around here. 'Cause we come so far. Oh, we've come so far. Call my name from an ocean away. The dark days, they don't show their face around here. 'Cause we've come so far. Oh, we've come so far. Yeah, and we've come so far. We walk through the sand, our knees in the shore. The days don't have names, they don't matter anymore. No end to the race, our fox on the run. The tides hold the change, we take our chances when they come. 'Cause we've come so far. Oh, we've come so far. Oh, we've come so far. Oh, hold on. 'Cause we've come so far. Oh, we've come so far. Yeah, we've come so I want no other way. Let's stay. Oh, let's stay.
Thanks, guys. That was great.
Thank you.
Now, you did say that that song was written in Byron when you were there for the Blues Fest. Did you all go as punters?
Yeah, I've been a few times and I told these guys we had to go, and we went. So we convoyed up there, big drive, couple of car crashes later.
Yeah, right. Not one, but a couple.
Couple, yeah.
Yeah. Who hasn't got their license and who was behind the steering wheel?
Let's not name names.
Yeah.
let's not.
I'm thinking it's this guy. He's the quiet one in the background.
Whoa, no.
I'll fess up.
The one without the mic's the one that just said something. But it is, I mean, so that trip is quite inspiring for you, and I guess you don't have to be playing the festival to be inspired by such an event. How was it musically?
Well, it was great to see all the we saw like people like John Mayer, and we met a bunch of really good dudes up there because we entered the busking competition, and so we came second, but we got to play a spot up at the Bluesfest itself, so that was pretty sweet. But it was just a really good vibe, really different vibe to Melbourne. It was really good to kind of bring our music out of our little shell from the bedrooms to a completely different space. It was just refreshing.
Because you guys you just turned 18, so for most of your career you've been underage, which means that you're limited to the venues you can play, so you've been busking.
Yeah.
Just playing the streets, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Teaches us how
I mean,
to
there's no limits on the streets, right?
yeah, absolutely. Oh, well, yeah. Well, we can find them, test the limits, and see what happens there. But yeah.
It's such an interesting way to perform. I was actually in the city on the weekend and just noticed that the amount of talent that is on every corner in Melbourne, it's unbelievable. So it's still quite competitive out there.
Yeah.
How did you kind of drum up a bit of an audience in such a venue?
Well, we started off busking at the first St Kilda festival, so that was our kind of goal. The week before we said, all right, let's make a little CD and sell it at St Kilda Festival. We bust next week. So we literally, within a week, we started playing. And then from there, we had some CDs to sell. We had our own music, and we just learnt a bunch of covers and put our own twist on it. So I guess people just liked hearing some of their favourite songs in their own kind of way.
So a couple of weeks before St Kilda Fest, you're under 18. You probably should be playing computer games, but anyway, you then decide, let's put together a CD to sell at St Kilda Fest, because it's a really great avenue to find new fans and to get our music out there. Right, okay, so maybe if all these adult fans and, adult musicians could listen to you guys, and maybe they might get that little bit further. This is great advice. Now, we do have you guys on a record label now. You're not doing it on your own. You have got that support. Tell me about the new EP that you've got coming up.
Well, we are now signed to Decibels Records, which is awesome. I'm totally stoked. Kate Duncan and everything. Yeah. And so we've been recording with Dave Rogers a 4-track EP down at the Arts Centre, and that's in its final days of mixing. I think we're actually going in after this to have a listen to him. But it's awesome. It's good to have such a good opportunity to hear our music the way we want it to be heard, and hopefully, and I'm just looking forward to see how other people are going to hear our music and their reaction to it.
Absolutely. And you are launching the new EP on the 18th of October as part of the Darebin Music Feast, which you can check out all the dates on the Darebin Music Feast website as well, and venue and all that sort of stuff. Now, you are all finishing Year 12 at high school?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
And how do you go juggling high school and a successful music career? Because I can call it successful now.
Yeah, successful. Yeah, it's the right.
I mean, you guys have been on the morning show, you told me before. But you guys have done a lot. I mean,
I thought we discussed that we weren't going to discuss this. No.
It's tough. That's what
That's all right. It's different.
But how do you do it without slacking off from one or getting in trouble?
Oh, well, it's a bit of a fine balance between the two. Like, sometimes you need to get in trouble.
Necessary.
It's for the music.
Yeah, it's for the music. Like, there's a few gigs which you kind of have to say maybe that's not the best idea to, because you got a sack or something on the next week. And there's a few sacks that you need to say, this is a really good gig. Let's... yeah,
You've missed a few
I know
sacks.
what you're trying to say. Mrs. Krabappel, don't worry, they're still good students. Well, look, I'll let you guys get back to it because you do have to get into the studio, but it's been an absolute pleasure having you here on the balcony. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, this is the Black Harrys, and make sure you do catch them as part of the Darebin Music Feast in October. You've been watching BalconyTV Melbourne.
BalconyTV.